I'm Alex Sheets, and this is All the Mods 10. Hello everybody, I am Alex Sheets, and boy do we have some exciting things in store for you today. We are going to be looking at one thing that is super overpowered, and another thing that is just super convenient and handy for us, and we are going to go ahead and jump right into it. I have not done a ton. The main thing that I have changed since last episode is just this. I basically just made some more of these generators that I already had. I just upgraded them to the max tier that there is, and I was able to do that with the help of the wireless ME network that we set up last time. Essentially is very, very simple for this. How I did it is we got the wireless connector here, a pattern provider with these patterns, and that is hooked up to this import bus right here, so that I'll just go ahead and show you. So say we want one of these Ender cores. So let's go ahead and just type in Ender core. We have one right here. If we request it like so, it will throw everything in there. As soon as it converts, that import bus will then pull it back out. So it is super convenient to do that. Also, little side tip, if you have something like this where you have a bunch of them or like this and you want to craft without taking them out, that was loud. If you want to craft them without taking them out, if you do your middle mouse button or your scroll wheel and just click on it, it'll bring up this menu for you. So that is a super handy little tip. But yeah, basically with those, I was able to do these super easy. Like, it's just a thermal generator nitro. So type in nitro. So I got all of this stuff here. If I want one, I just request it next, and I have everything here, and it'll just make it for me. And yeah, it's just super easy. That's why I have so many of them. I just kind of did that a couple times and let it go. And the reason I did that is because last time was setting up those wireless connectors, they can drain quite a decent amount of power. So I wanted to make sure I got ahead of that, which is why I made all those generators. And then the other thing that we're going to do today, the overpowered thing, is going to help solve that issue even further, because we're going to be able to get rid of our jetpack completely. We're not going to need it anymore, but we're still going to be able to fly, which is going to be awesome. So first thing that we're going to do, though, we're not going to do that first. We're going to do one other thing first, and that is going to be to get this dimension card for the AE Infinitor booster. Because right now, if we go to open up this menu and like the nether or the other or the end or anything like that, it's not going to work because we're going to be out of range. So we're going to build one of those real quick, and I believe we have to go up here for it. So I'm just going to fly up to our other building here, which I just realized I need to get some lights in here because, yeah, zombies. I'm going to go to bed really quick first, actually, which is now in my house. I keep wanting to fly over there. Yeah, we're going to go to bed. That way it just makes it daytime so we don't have to worry about the zombies and stuff, even though they're just annoying at this point. Like, they're not going to really hurt us. But, yeah, yeah. Anyways, okay. Now they're all on fire, so we're good. Yeah. Go away. Okay. All right, so now that we're here, we're going to build this card, which is really pretty easy. We have the nether stars already, since we have the hostile neural networks wither farm going, essentially. So we're just going to need these infinity range boosters, which I believe we already have one of them. Yes, we do. We already have one, which is perfect. So we only need to make 3 of these guys. And to do that, we're going to need some Enderium gears, which, all right, 2. Okay, so we only can make 4, and we're going to need, what, 6? 2, 4, 6? Yes. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more, which we can do this. Perfect. Okay, that spider's got to go. Where you at, spider? There you are. Whoa. There we go. Okay. It's just a wee bit annoying. Okay. Enderium gears, we got those. Yes, perfect. I think we already have enough of that, but yeah, just in case. 5 and 6. Perfect. Okay. What else do we need? We need some of these guys, which that's just wireless booster. Okay. So 2, 4, 6 of those. Easy enough. And then we need 3 of these guys, which I need those. Okay. I think easiest way to do that, honestly, is going to be to just do a pattern provider. Pattern for it, I mean. So there. Let's see, glowstone dust, which I do have a way of getting that. Perfect. So we're going to throw that there. Throw him into our alloy smelter. Perfect. So now we should be able to request it if I can. It's like lumen something, right? LU. Yeah, there it is. Cool. So let's just request 100. Do I have enough? No. Let's go, how about 10? Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't remember exactly how many of those things I need. I know I need 3 of these, so 4, 8, 12. I need 12, I requested 10. Oops, there. There, perfect. All right, now we have all of them coming. So 8, just need a few more, and then we'll be good to go. 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. So now I need 2, 3 of those. Did I make an extra 4? Yeah, I guess so. Oh well. And now we should have enough to make all 3 of these. Oh, I needed a couple more of those. Whoops. I needed, what, one more? There, and then I need this guy out of here. And then I believe that was everything. Oh, I have Ender. Now that's everything. Now we have a dimension card, which is awesome. So that will go into here. And now range is infinite. We're going to use 200 FE a tick, which is whatever, because now we can access this in other dimensions, which is a huge quality of life upgrade for us. So we're going to get rid of that. And now, if you've been looking over here, you might kind of see what we're going to be getting into, and that's going to be a little bit of potions, which we're going to see if we can automate this, but I'm not super sure if we can. But anyways, the infusion pylon, this thing is ridiculously insane at how nice it is. So we're going to just build that, and it's super cheap too. Like, if you didn't see that, it was polished blackstone, a block of emerald, some iron bars, and quartz slab. The polished blackstone is literally just blackstone, or you can use nether essence and stone essence, which I have. So yeah, it's super, super easy to make one of those infusion pylons. And then basically what this does is, you can read the little tip there, applies potion effects from an activated potion filter at any distance. So with the potion filter, you right click it with an active effect to apply it to the card. The minimum effect duration is 60 seconds. So that means that basically you have to have one of these cards, which I have the stuff to make them. I'm going to make 2 for right now. And basically what they do is, if you right click them and you have an effect on you, so like night vision, it has to be over 60 seconds, and it will essentially store that potion effect in there. And then what it does is, you have to continuously do that until you have the time up enough. I can't remember exactly what it is. But basically, once you have time duration up there high enough, then it will let you essentially have that potion effect permanently, which is ridiculously insane. I was just going to use that brewing stand, but I actually want to see if we can automate this. I'm not super sure if we can, but we're going to try it. So for that, what I think we're going to do... How should we do this? I think we'll just throw it like right here. We're just going to do brewing stand, which I need to do it here. All right, we'll do that guy there. We're going to need another pattern provider. We just want one of those. Perfect. What's this? Advanced pattern provider. Yeah, I don't need those. I need another wireless connector. Actually going to need 2. Start those. Get those going. Perfect. You know, I really didn't need those. I just want the quartz fiber cables, actually. Yeah, that will work just fine instead, actually. So we're going to go down. We're going to throw you here, you here. Perfect. And then I'm going to have this brewing stand be right here in the corner, which is going to go right like this. Oops. There we go. Okay, so you here, yes. And then one more so that we can have the pattern provider here. Brewing stand on top, yes. Now we need the wrench, the quartz wrench. We're going to turn this, make it point up like so. And I'm curious now if that will allow us. Let's go check our, I can't remember what it's called. The little thing that lets us see all of the pattern providers, and see if it pops up and says brewing stand. So this guy here, brewing stand. Okay, so that's a good sign to start. I'm probably thinking I'm going to need an import bus, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. All right, so to start, first things first with this, we're going to need a potion of flying, which is what I want to start with. But in order to get the flying, you need levitation first. In order to get levitation, you need slow falling. Slow falling, you need the awkward potion. For the awkward potion, it's water bottles, in other words. So for the water bottles, we're gonna do this. And honestly, I want to set that up as a pattern. I want to do that for, I think, a lot of these. It would just be so much simpler if I had another one of those things down here. I'm probably gonna do that, honestly. But I can't be bothered right this second. Okay. So I want awkward potion, water bottle here. Yes, yes, good. And you are just going to be a crafting one. You can go right there. Perfect. And then in order to get you, we want this. So I wonder. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. We're going to try it. So this is going to be one for the brewing stand. And let's just try that. Awkward potion right there. Perfect. I want 3. And start. And we're going to go and see. We'll probably just have to keep it full of blaze powder, would be my guess. Yeah, because right now it says 0 blaze, so it's not going. I'll have to figure out a way to automate this, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Let's actually do like 100 of these, just so we get a whole bunch in there. But now it will go, and I wonder, are these going to automatically pop out of there? That's going to be the question. 100 blaze powder is done. That was fast. All right, almost there for the awkward potion. Good. Awkward potions are done. I wonder. Let me try 2 things. I'm going to make an import and an export bus. Import bus. Nice. And then I also want an export bus. Export bus. Nice. Okay. So import is going to go on this guy. Can I shift? No. Of course. All right. Let's go back to the cable. Cable, you're going to go here and one on top and here and here. And then import, you're going to go right there. Export is going to go right here. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. So that's fine. Export bus is stuff going out. Import is stuff going in. Import bus. We want this to be... Ooh, I think I know how I could do it, but we're going to need multiple brewing stands. So let me just try this. Like, I'm going to set this up as only a awkward potion filter, because that's going to essentially, drag, make awkward potions from this brewing stand, essentially. So import, you're going to import the awkward filters. Export is going to be netherwort, blaze powder, and then actually no, I only want the blaze powder here. Yeah, I only want blaze powder like that, because now it should, yep, so now it's going to continuously to do that. So let's check. How about acceleration cards? 1, give me just another 10 of those. Okay. And we can throw all those in there. Now we're up to 64. Perfect. And so these are only going to import the awkward potion. So now for the awkward potion, if I craft, say I want 10 of them. Of course, I only have 6 netherworts. Can't I craft those? I can. I just need to set that up. Okay. So we're just going to make some for right now. And then awkward potion, say I want 10. Start. So, okay. So it's going. It's through the netherwort and the water bottles in there, which is good. We're going to see this done. So it should do this cycle a couple of times, basically, until we have the 10 awkward potions. And essentially what the import bus will do is it will only pull the awkward potions out. It's the only thing. So now it should pull them out. Because, yeah, now... Okay, there it goes. So, hang on. Let me do this, and let me do acceleration cards. Throw those in there. That way it's a little faster. Water bottle, water bottle, water bottle. Good. And so now it's going to go through and make 3 more, and then it should pull them out instantly now that I have the acceleration cards on there. Let's see if that works. I think it will. What I have in mind I think will work now, and basically it'll keep that stack in there. As soon as this is done, it'll pull out the awkward potions, and then it'll let it refill with water bottles. Water, water, water. Yes, perfect. Okay, so that will work. But the problem is now that essentially if I request like the potion of slow falling, because it needs the awkward potions in there, it would, because of this import bus, it's going to automatically pull the awkward potions out to restock it with the water bottles. So essentially I would need a chain of brewing stands to make this automated, which isn't that big of a deal. I'm probably going to end up making a new building for this, but we can make this work. Or honestly, I could do it like right here. Okay, so is that done yet? No. I'm gonna let this one finish, and I'm pretty sure that's the last one, and then we're gonna break all this and basically just move it over one and create a chain here so that we can make our thing go whenever we want. Is it still going? Why is it? Yeah, it's still saying that it's crafting that. Weird. I'll let this one finish maybe and see what it does. Maybe it's thinking I wanted like 30 of them. Okay, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna just we're gonna go cancel that, which is gonna be up here. Scheduled 3, crafting 1. Weird. Yeah, we're just gonna cancel that. Oops. The wrong button. Minimize my game. All right. Okay, so I think this will work though. I'm pretty sure this will work. We're going to break all of this. We're essentially just going to move this stuff over one and redo it. Okay, I want you back. You're going to go back right there where we had you. And then I need one more of you. I need my pattern provider here. I need my brewing stand on top. The wrench. Okay, there and up top. Perfect. You are going to go up right here. And you go up right here. Perfect. And then I need calcite back. Calcite. This is an export bus. So this is everything that's going to come out. And then we're going to need the import buses there, like that. So export, things coming out of here. All that's going to be is a blaze powder. And here, the import bus, so things going into it, into the system, all that's going to be is the awkward potion. And that's it. Everything else we want to go in here. So in here, we want the awkward potion recipe. Perfect. So pattern providers, I'm going to need a few more of these. So we'll get those crafting. So I'm going to need, I got that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to need 6. We'll get 6 more of those things going up here. And then same thing with the brewing stands. I'm going to need 6 of those. 6. Nice. And then I'll need more import and export buses. I actually only need the import buses, which do I have that set up? I do not. Darn. See, import, export. Ooh. That might be super easy to do, honestly. Piston, really? I can only make 3. Oh, because I need more redstone. Wow. Nice. Okay. You there. Give me, yeah, a bunch of those. Perfect. Import bus. Yes. I can make one. Annihilation cores. Perfect. All right. 19 of them. That's more than enough. Like so. And now I probably should have, oh well. Say I probably should have turned all these first before I did that, but oh well. Wrench there, and then yeah, it's just gonna do that, isn't it? There we go. Cool. Okay, so there, and then I have to do the top. Nice. Nice. Oops. There we go. And one more. Oops. There we go. Okay, so now they're all pointed up at the brewing stand. And now what we're going to do is we need, these are going to go on every single one of them. Good. Oops, one too far. All right, there we go. So the export buses are all going to go on the back. Jeez, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it's storming here and there's a really loud thunder. All right, so export buses are all going to go on this side. Import buses are all going to go on this side. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to set it up. Each one of these brewing stands is going to make a specific potion. I don't know if you really have to set it up this way. Like, there probably is a simpler way, but I can't be bothered right now. And then import export bus, how many of these things do I have? Logic processor. All right, logic processor. I do have the ability to make those. So what if I just, yeah, okay, perfect. So we're just gonna tell it to make 100 of them. And actually, we're just going to go back and take all of these back off. That was not quite what I wanted to do, but oh well. Okay, so anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to throw cord here and here just to connect them up. And then all the way down. Perfect. And then we're going to do an export bus, an import bus, and then make the import export buses. Perfect. So now these should be able to do both, if I can place it correctly. Should be able to do both, and it'll just look a little bit cleaner, essentially, instead of doing one on each side, like so. All right, so then this guy, wait. How do I import export bus? Is a mixture of MP import bus and an import export bus. The filter being set to configure the exported stacks. Anything is not on the filter is a valid stack to be imported. Shoot. Okay, so that's actually not what I want. I shouldn't have made them all into that because, yeah, that's not quite what I want. So unfortunately, we are going to need to do one of each, it looks like. Why do I always do that? Oh, come on. There. Okay. So we are going to need to do one of each. So let's get those back. The buses, import bus, export bus, just give me 10 of them. All right. Darn. Tried to make it look better and can't do it. It'd be nice if you could like have pick with an import export bus. These things are getting imported and these things are getting exported, but guess not. There, here. Perfect. Okay. Now, do you have the awkward potion? Perfect. So in here, the export bus exporting out of these for all of them is just going to be blaze powder. If I can spell. All of these are just going to be blaze powder. Just have to drag it into all of them. Perfect. And last one. All right, there we go. And now for these guys, I already got the awkward potion. So next will be slow falling. Then it's going to be levitation. Then it's going to be the potion of flying. And then the other potion we're going to be working on is invisibility, excuse me. So we already got the awkward. So then you need the night vision short one, the night vision long one, and then and then the invisibility. So right like so. And now we just need to go and make a what's it called? I can't think of what it's called. Pattern for each of them. So we already got the awkward potion. Now we need the slow falling. There we go. And then we need levitation. And then we need potion of flying. Which, do I have that set up as a pattern yet either? Wait, no, it doesn't because it would show. Recipe for that. Perfect. So that one, we're going to do that as well. Just so that we have all of the ingredients. Which, speaking of, I don't believe I do not, the recipe for this guy set up yet either. Okay, good. And I don't have the recipe for any of these set up yet either. Okay, good to know. Spider eyes I don't need. Brown mushroom. How many do I have? I have 91. What's the recipe for it? Do I have all that? I do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make that. I think it's this one. Yeah. And then sugar. Recipe for sugar we can do. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I guess just sugar cane will be okay. Okay, so all those will be crafted. Perfect. Okay, so I got potion of flying. Good. Nice. All right, so now we're on the night vision, which this is the long night vision. And then we need the short night vision, which is a golden carrot, which I need the recipe for a golden carrot. And I believe I should have plenty of carrots in there. And then lastly, invisibility. Right, like so. Okay. So now these ones can mostly go in here. Alloy smelter, yes. And then these are all crafting ones for the ingredients. Perfect. And now we're going to take these patterns down here so that we make sure we put them in the correct place. So here, this one is going to be that potion of slow falling. And then the next one is a potion of levitation. Right? Levitation. That was the light blue one. Oh, wait, that's not the right potion. That's invisibility. Ooh. Levitation. And then potion of flying. Flying. Good. Okay. Now I need the short night vision, which is awkward potion golden carrot. The long night vision. And then the invisibility potion. And I realized I forgot to put that potion for, not potion, the pattern for the golden carrot in here as well. All right, and golden carrot. Perfect. Okay, so now what we should see and should be able to do essentially is we're going to need quite a few potions of like all of these, but so let's just start with flying. Maybe. Why is it not showing up? I wonder, am I using too many channels? Device offline. Yeah, I'm using too many channels, I'm pretty sure. Device online. Device online. I bet you that's the reason. Wait. Oh, I disconnected it. That's what the issue is. That would make sense. That would indeed make sense. There, now it's connected. Online. And then missing channel. Thought so. Okay. So this will help just a little bit by, if we disconnect from here, it'll give us just a couple of channels. It might be enough. Not sure though. So we'll go wireless. Wireless connectors. I'm going to throw one right there. My calcite. And I about forgot to do the wireless setup. I need this. Right click. Okay. And then we got to go place the other one on the controller. You can go right there. Oops, right there, sure. Right click. Perfect. Channels 8. Okay. So that should work, hopefully, then. Missing device, missing channel. Missing channel. Dang it. Okay, so... Alright, it'll work up through here. Why does it say only 8 channels being used? Oh, I know, because I'm using a different type of thing. Not super fond of what I'm about to do, but it's going to work. So it is what it is. So now right click, set it back up. There we go. Good. Online. Perfect. And then I want a dense covered cable, dense smart cable. 8 of those. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. How I hate this. How you can't like. Yeah, it just makes it a little complicated. When you shift it, I get it like as a quality of life thing, but it doesn't quite always work exactly how you intend it to be. And this is going to be a bit ugly, but it's going to be our best route for hooking these up with enough channels. I'm one short, really? I don't think I actually need it, though. There, 15 of 32 channels. And then what if I just connect another one like right there? 17 of 32 channels. Device online. Online. Perfect. And then let's actually... Oh, wait, I can't quite just disconnect them all. But I think that's going to work. Because I think that gives us enough channels now that everything is connected. So now if we search potion... Yeah, we have basically everything in here. So, potion of flying. This is what we want. I know that we're going to need like 9 of them-ish. I thought I set up for netherwort. No, I haven't yet. That's the issue. Okay. So I just need more netherwort, which I'm just going to make a bunch of it because I forgot to do the pattern for it. There we go. Okay. Go back to potion of flying. Potion of flying. I want 9, and it should start auto-crafting. So we got awkward potion in there. We got that's making the one, and then it's going to basically just keep going down. It's kind of hard to see. Did that... Oh, no, it's the second one. Okay. So yeah, 3 awkward potions here. Potion of slow falling. Those should come out. They are, but I need a bunch more accelerators. Just make like 100 of those things. I forgot about that. I got to throw acceleration cards into each and every single one of these. Otherwise, we're going to have an issue with all of these being able to keep up, basically. Why did I not have blaze powder? Ah. I'm out of blaze powder, so that could be a partial issue. I think I actually need to do a crafting cards in each of those to make sure that they always stay full, essentially. Alright, let's start on this side first and get all of these filled up with the acceleration cards. Just because I think they're going to be a bit more important to have, because the other side is just blaze powder. So we really only need like 1 in each of them. So as long as these have... Oops. There. Good. And here. Perfect. Okay. Now over here, same thing. You. And then what is it? last 2, I think it was. 4, 4, perfect. Nice. Okay, so there we're all set. And then it should be going through and basically making the potions up. So let's go ahead and just search in here. Potion. Okay, so it's now making the slow falling into, what is it? The levitation one. So, and then the should basically pull the levitation out and then move over to the flying. Let's see if it works. Yep, there. And now these should get pulled into here. Process, flying. Y is potion of slow falling. Is it because it's trying to make all of those first? Could be. What's going on with this? Oh, that could be part of the issue. You only should pull out awkward potions. Do I have any other ones like that? I wonder if that threw anything off. It started again. Ooh, levitation. Slow falling. Is that flying? Yeah, levitation to flying. Perfect. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what happened. I also keep seeing, yeah, 0. What? Like, what's going on? What's going on here? Device offline, device online. Device offline. Am I, like, running out of power or something? No. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here and why it keeps going on offline. It's like out of power. Which I don't understand how it's out of power. What are hardened gate? I wonder if it's just the hardened one can't get enough. I'm not sure why. Can I like hook up 2 of these to it or something? 5,000 FE a tick. I wonder if, am I just using more than that? Energy usage. Oh, yep. That's exactly why. I'm using more FE a tick than I can pump in. So let's go gate. That's maybe. Where is the ender gates? Oh, I just saw them right here. So I have a hardened. I need a blazing gate. A blazing cable. Oh, come on. Blazing cable. 10. Start. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on though, is I'm just like running out of power essentially. Blazing gate. Nice. Okay, I'm glad I could get that done. I think that actually did work, throwing 2 of those on there, but I'm not super sure. So now 120k FE a tick, device online. Back. What? Okay. That's weird. Not real sure what went on there. Hopefully that was the issue, and hopefully that just immediately solved the issue. Because yeah, I have plenty of power. Device online is, yeah, I have 9 potions of flying right now, and it's still making more. So it looks like it's working. Weird. Okay, anyways, potion filter, potion of flying. I'm going to drink this. I have the potion effect. I right click. Now potion filter has that in there. You can see I have 478 out of 3,600 seconds. So let's do some simple math here. We're going to take 3,600 divided by, let's do 478 because that's just how long it took. So I need basically 7.5, so 8 potions. And I made 9, so that should be more than enough. So we'll just continue to do this. There, right click, and then now it's up to 957, which is fantastic. So we're going to do the rest of these. 8, so 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, that gives us our 6. And now we just have to continue to do this. A couple more times. There we go. And then I need 2 more. Like so. Activated. Insert this filter into pylon to use it. So now we take our infusion pylon. We'll throw you right here. And then throw the potion on there. Owner is me. It is on. So now let's test this. Take our jetpack off. And we have creative flight. That is amazing. That is fantastic. And that was way easier than I thought it was going to be too, honestly. Like, creative flight, no more use for a jetpack at all. This thing doesn't even run on FE. Like, it's just on. It's fantastic. Like, that is great. So we're going to get rid of that. Don't need our jetpack anymore. So that is fantastic. Because there was something else that I wanted to use in like my bobble slot a while ago, but I couldn't because I was using that. So like now that can go there, and now my curious slot is empty. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. So sweet. Okay, so now we're gonna do literally the exact same thing, except we're gonna do it with invisibility. So I just gotta find it. It is that kind of tannish color. So I need 8 of these. So basically it's going to make me 9. Got everything going. It's going to start. And now it's going to start going through here. It'll start with the awkward potions. But before I do that, I'm going to go and cancel out that one craft for the ones like got messed up. Awkward potion. Yeah, this one. Cancel that. Because that's just going to be waiting here. This is for the potion of invisibility. So flying, that can be canceled as well. Perfect. Potion of invisibility. That's all that we want. So why is it scheduled as 8? Okay, so it's doing something really weird here. I'm not exactly sure what it's doing, but it's like literally crafting hundreds of potions. Scheduled 72. Weird. I think that's because of something in here with these. 3 water bottle, another. Oh, that's why. Because it's saying that it produces 1 awkward potion. It actually produces 3. That's why. That is exactly why. So awkward. Oops. Can I give that to say that it makes 3? Cycle outputs. Change the primary output of this pattern. No. I don't know what happened to the one pattern I had. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Okay. Yep. That's what happened. Because, yeah, it's thinking that 3 produces 1. Okay. So that is the potion, the one for slow falling. Okay, so slow falling here, there. This needs cleared. And then slow falling and slow falling gives me 3, not 1. And so yeah, next one. I'm just gonna have to do this for literally all of them, unfortunately. There, 2, and 3 gives me that one. Okay, that goes here. And same thing for flying. Shift click, flying here gives me 3. Alright, that's exactly what happened. That's a little unfortunate because it's going to make a whole crap ton of potions that I did not need, like, at all. But it is what it is. Alright, so we want this one first, right? Yeah, golden carrot. And that's going to give me 3 of these guys. Okay. 2 more, almost there. Jeez. I should have paid closer attention to that. There. And then last one, potion of invisibility. We want this one. And then that's going to give us 3 as well. There we go. There. Perfect. Okay. Now it's all set. Now, is this thing still going? Yes. Do I have... We're going to go back to 9. I want 9. It should go much faster now. We should see it. Nothing in there yet. Nothing in there yet. Devices are all online. $17, $9. Did it already do it? Invisibility, slow falling. What I want is the invisibility. Did not go. Okay, I don't think it went for some reason. Maybe. What the heck? Why? What's going on here? Slow falling, night vision, levitation, water breathing, slow falling, regen, leaping, health, healing, flying, mixed, awkward, mana regen, night vision. What happened here? I wonder, did it get mixed up somehow? Status working. Channels 21 of 32. What's going on here? I wonder why this one isn't working. Cannot be converted on potion chart. Okay, that's fine. Scheduled. Why is it just scheduled and not going? Is it because I'm out of water bottles? No, I have a bunch of water bottles. That's really strange. I should have grabbed a couple. Will this like help it get going? Maybe? Online. Online. Did those finish? Okay, so it pulled. Okay, so maybe that did its thing. Three awkward, golden carrot. Okay, so it seems like it's going now. Oh, yep. Here we go. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened there, but basically I just recycled it by throwing some water bottles in the awkward one. And now it seems to be going. So yeah, not real sure what happened there, but it looks like it kind of sorted itself out. Yeah, because it moved those over. Night vision now. Getting to the extended night vision. That's doing more. And then as soon as this one gets done, it should move it over to get the invisibility potion. And we should be good to go. Yeah, none yet. 2, 1, finish. It changes, and then those should get sucked over to here. Perfect. Okay, now it's working out supposed to. Again, no idea what happened there. Don't know why it stopped working and freaked out a little bit. But it's going now. And then it should pull those out. Perfect. Push up invisibility. It should pull them out of there. Yep, it did. So now I have 3. Nice. Okay, so now we can use this, and it literally is the exact same thing. So potion filter. Potion filter. 3 potion filter. Like so. We're about halfway there. We already got 3 more. That is so nice. You don't have to do them all by hand. It takes a little bit of setup, obviously, and kind of a little bit of troubleshooting. But really? Oh no, I just fucked that up like really bad. Luckily, I really only wasted 1 of them. So I need a couple more. Hopefully I didn't mess that up too bad. I about did. There. There. Activated. Invisibility. And the nice thing about this invisibility is I'm completely invisible. I wonder... I should now be invisible to mobs, I believe. Of course it's raining. Is there any hostile mobs? Ooh, I know where there might be. I know where there might be some hostile mobs. Anybody? Can you see me? Okay, well that didn't work. I wonder, is that the wrong invisibility? Invisibility. Is it like lingering potion of invisibility, condense, splash? I know there's a way of doing this. Oh, come on. I know there's a way of making it so basically you're completely invisible to mobs. Cause the target turn invisible for a short time. Scarf of invisibility. I wonder if they just like changed some things so that now you don't go fully invisible to like mobs. But I know it did work before. Greater invisibility? True invisibility. Okay. Yeah, it's true invisibility. True. Thread of true sight. Visibility elixir. True invisibility. Okay, so it's definitely is that, I think, is what we need. Amethyst crystals. But I could have sworn that you could do that with just a normal potion pylon. So I'm not super sure what exactly didn't work there. But it's supposed to make it so you're literally invisible to mobs. If it just makes me invisible to like other players and stuff, That's not really helpful. Unless it's because I have those on, but it shouldn't be. That shouldn't affect it. I want to find... Okay, here's some zombies and whatnot. So we're going to take these off and then fly over here and see. Do they see me? Yeah, definitely see me. Darn. Because, yeah, night vision, invisibility, makes you invisible, excluding equipment, and it's just permanent, and then flying enables creative flight. So, yeah, that should be working. I want to... Curious, though. We do have this guy. When moving carefully, the player makes it player invisible to surroundings. Grants the player complete invisibility. The effect is lost for 6.4 seconds upon any interaction with the world. During the absence of invisibility, any mob targets a player. The effect will not restore until the mob won't lose sight of the player. So I wonder, now that I have my baubles reset up, this could go here. So now I shouldn't be able to be seen. Definitely sees me. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some research on that because that's rather unfortunate. I was really hoping that would work. Because the plan was, essentially, if we got that to work, then we could go to the other. But with how it is right now, like, yeah, I'm invisible, but it's not helping me any at all. So that's rather unfortunate. I'll come back here in a second. Oh, wait, what? Where'd I go? Now my stuff, everything's invisible now. Oh, that's because of my curio vanishing. Okay. But that is like a permanent thing. Let's see. So now I should be invisible to mobs? Okay. So I am invisible to mobs now. I wonder, is there a vanishing? Dust of vanishing allows for easy retreat. Vanishing block, vanishing, curse of vanishing. Nope. Okay. Weird. Well, I'm going to do some research on that. For right now, though, that's rather unfortunate. Really quick side note here. I did find out it is because it's not a true invisibility potion spell. It's basically I'm going to have to go through iron spells to actually get the true invisibility potion effect, but it is still possible, and we are going to be doing that in the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned. But I think we're going to have to call it there. But this, anyways, it's still not a waste of an episode because you guys got to see how you can automate some potions. It's a little ugly. I can fine-tune this a little bit and kind of get it set up a lot better. But you can continue this and expand it. And what I'd probably recommend is just doing like the setup for the 4. And that's just for that one potion if you're going to use it. Which honestly, like at this point, because now I have all these flying setups, these patterns can just go away. Like I don't need those anymore. So really you could just set it up next to your like pattern provider and just do one at a time. Because you really don't need these anymore. Like now I have creative flight forever. Like it's never going to go away. It's never going to weaken. It's just there. So that's super nice. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys. Oh, I'm gone. I'm disappeared. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Alex. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.